watchers. I forgot to put a band-aid on this little boo-boo. We're playing with a trainer right now. Mainly because Guy, we keep hearing some fireworks, and Guy doesn't like it all that much, so he's gonna be stuck to my side the whole time. So, unless that chills out for a little while, he's gonna probably stay there. But it's pretty cool, because we're in like the middle of a city. We're in the middle of a city, and I'm able to just like let Guy out with me. With no leash. And since he keeps hearing the booms, he is stuck by my side the entire time. Oh. How we doing, Balisong Traveler? How you doing tonight? We're here to bitch and complain about Illinois. Instead of trainer, we got the K-Sauce special. I gotta turn light on. Hold up. We have a light. Quality improves. Algorithm is not gonna like the first couple seconds not being well lit, so it's never gonna take off today. But we are doing a shorter session anyway. Kind of just to stay consistent on the YouTube. We're flipping this 3D printed John because we want to give the hands a little break. 2-bit Balisong trainer right here. That's right. I mean, I can flip a real knife, I guess, but Guy is right next to me, so I gotta chill. Maybe if the stove is fully cooled off, I can get him to lay up here, and then I can play with a real knife. But he's gonna be stuck to my side. Imagine messing up your hands. Imagine. That's for goofballs. Only goofballs play with sharp knives. Me, I would never. Easy on the injured thumb with the trainer, right? I had to put Band-Aid. I don't think the cut's actually gonna open back up. We kept it pretty wrapped tight since that happened. But smacking it probably could. So a little Band-Aid to just keep it closed and cushion when I do smack it a little bit. That's chud activity, yes. Nah, keep it up with the trainer, dude. That thumb heel. Man, frick you. We'll play with the knife that did it. We'll just block the boy. We'll do the exact trick. What's really silly, and this is why I was so hard on you the other day, Stitch, and why, like, no, you can't seriously injure yourself with this, is I actually looked back at the footage, and the way I cut myself was literally a basic fan. Or Nardath basic fan. To me, what I would consider a basic fan. 35 degrees is maddening. That's maddening. Let that thumb here. Yeah, well, I'm fine, dude. I did a live stream with real knives yesterday. The thumb healing is besides the point. The reason I started the stream with the trainer was for Guy. But we'll just We'll just play with a real one and keep the tricks more basic. More basic and controlled, nothing, no behind the back stuff. LeBron, welcome to the world of reprofiling. Can you imagine? Okay, LeBron, imagine. Sorry, I mentioned the injury. Literally, just don't mention my itchy legs, because I will. Me just thinking about it, I'm ready to freaking. I don't know. Commit a hate crime against poison ivy. You did get everyone going. Yeah, can you imagine reprofiling on anything other than the work sharp? You imagine? They're sharp as freak though, LeBron. Stitch. 35 degrees inclusive can only get so sharp, you know? Bleach kills poison ivy, by the way. Should I just bleach my leg hair? Redhead, are you saying I should bleach my leg hair and the pain will go away? Is that the move? Catch me with blonde leg hair tomorrow. I don't have any bleach, actually. So that's unlikely. That's unlikely. They don't need to be able to cut a freaking tree. No, they need to be able to cut a hole in space-time continuum, Stitch. I think that's the difference. Use the cheap shit. Wait, actually? So you're saying go to one of them Dollar Generals and pick up some bleach and bleach my leg hair? I might do that. Like it'll actually, are you being for real? It'll kill the pain? Because there's like open wounds, like they're almost open sores. Like actually, like there's just a big old scab from the blister. That'd be crazy. We're bleaching our leg hairs today. I love how I freaking turn on all messages and obviously it blocked Tony's comment. What are you on, bro? Freaking Top Chud has entered the chat. Tony with the unk alert. We are unk. We are unk. It happens. I don't know what else you want from me, bro. We eventually you just hit unk, and then you start complaining about things like, I don't know, military industrial complex, and you just drive by cornfields and realize like none of it's all just going towards the military, and freaking goy slop. You get your corn syrup. That's what the heartland of America is creating. Oh, I do. I was just in there talking my shit. Okay, got guys up and moving. Got guys up and moving. Clorox isn't watered down. It will burn like a bowl full to begin with. There's so much itching. There's no scratch. It's the scabs. Redhead, you might be saving my life right now. Sleeping is hard. Sleeping is hard when your legs itch this bad. We're just gonna freaking. What are you doing, dude? It's so hot in here, and you need to hang out right next to me. Right next to me. Not a thought behind those puppy eyes. Not a thought behind them. He's like, it's a freaking war zone out there. I don't know what the freak is up, but there's booms everywhere. Two-bit trainer. 2-bit Balisong trainer right here. 2-bit Balisong trainer has entered the chat. Just get poison ivy cream for itching. I put tea tree oil on my legs. That's about all I got for that. I have this like hippie book that goes through all sorts of alternative medicines. I should open that and actually see what that says. It's gonna be like aloe vera. I think I'm gonna distract him to play with a real knife, and if I really want. I have some eggs still in the pan. I gotta feed them. We decided to cook before the stream because my phone was too dead, so it will be shorter. Issue is the oil that stays on the skin. The more you scratch it, it just moves it around. I don't scratch it at all. I've discovered that if I scratch it, I just get lost in a cycle and I end up scratching it for hours. Hot water makes it worse. Cold closes the pores. Interesting. Sometimes you gotta go with the non-natural stuff. Well, we're trying to have a goy-free summer, and we're already freaking up. But what's life without a nicotine addiction? I like wrinkled pajamas so much I collect them. Wrinkled pajamas. Why wrinkled? You can buy any pajamas and just, leave them in the dryer. That's an option for you. I'll be doing one for one. Make you drop your knife. Yeah. Ooh, that's a wicked sick. Okay. I'm trying to come up with a combo to film. I think I figured it out. And then I do this thing, and then I gotta do something out of there. What did I do? Hold on. I can probably mix some behind the back shit in there. We gotta come up with a combo. Maybe that's the mission of right now. I can at least figure out, I'll probably do some bigger tricks in it, but I can figure out the non-big stuff. Ideally drop a video that goes hard. Coming up with combos. Well, it's just for film. What's worse than poison ivy? Rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes, dude? Hell no. Freaking scorpions? Hell no. Freaking. I want noodles now. I'll be here, bro. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Alright, we're gonna try to get Guy. Come on, buddy. Guy, up here. Come on. Up. Up, no, up. Up. Right there? Right there? Yeah, you got some food. Oh yeah, let that distract you for a minute. Distract you from the inevitable doom of the war zone going on outside. Do a half ladder, half parabolic. I could. I'm not complaining about the sound of that damn trainer. Where are my knives? That guy got distracted, so we get to bust out the knives. I could pin. No, okay, that's just incorrect. I don't think you're messing with a slab dog, bro. You're messing with a slab dog. I don't know what you think you're getting into, but guy's got to switch. If he's got to fight, he's gonna fight. Like, he's ready to fight a bear for me. Like, you don't know who you're fucking with. Yeah, I don't know what breed you got. But honestly, he can take him. He can take pretty much anything unless you got... The only thing that's been able to actually best him have been the border collies. They're the only type of dog that are just like... I don't know, they just have the technique or something. They just got the technique or something, but otherwise, in the sparring matches that he gets himself into, when he's just playing at the dog park or something, he always bests the other dogs, unless they're like a border collie. I've got a German Shepherd, bro. Oh yeah, he'll wreck you. He'll wreck you. German Shepherds ain't shit. I'm trying to learn extended twirl on my offhand. Should be light work. It's just the finger strength. And guy's gonna come back here. I have had blue healers. Yeah. Next stop. I don't want to dox myself. I don't have. I still need to add like 4 pins. Oh, guy. You want dog food now? If I give you some dog food, will you stay distracted? Can I twirl baton? No, I got my bow staff. Got my bow staff. Twirl that around. I'll eventually use the fire. Just ain't start that yet. Spin right over the dog's head. Cut you, fool. Stab. Out of the way, fool. That's where I'm dropping this shit. Doesn't feel too good, huh? Yeah, get out of here. Come on, up. Knock my forward down. Up. Good boy. I am one of those melodramatic fools. Neurotic to the core, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? For the dog HP fund, I appreciate that. Make sure the boy stays all fed and taken care of. You see that? Half hawk, half man just gave you a fiver, bro. How you feel about that? Say ow! Ow! Ooh, you really don't like those booms. Ow! Ow! You'll freaking howl at coyotes, but as soon as it's a boom, you're all freaking worried, dude. That's crazy. You're stoned? I'm not stoned. You'll freaking howl at the coyote. See, he's ready to pick a fight with a coyote and stand on business. And be like, I'm right here, motherfucker. Where you at? But as soon as there's booms going on, he's like, he's staying quiet. He's trying to lay low. He's like, why the fuck you howling, bro? Now it's not the time. Do you hear what's going on out there? But if it's coyotes, he's ready to fucking go. It all keeps adding up. Doggy is vibing. Yeah. Uh-oh. We got 6%. It really might be a short live stream if I don't get this figured out. Charging? Booms aren't as explainable as coyotes. True. But also, he used to be running around. His old tramping grounds were the military base right outside of Slab City. So, like, it's a real possibility that he was around, like, actual missile strikes. And he might be terrified of the booms for real good reason. That's just the boy. Green Day, they're still going. I think so. A couple weeks after I got my work sharp, I sharpened up this knife that looked like a leaf. Symmetrical. My brother was messing around at the top of my. Dude, that's crazy. Crazy story. I pinned you in high school. Yeah, not this year. Not this December. I'ma send my coach, my old coach, a message. I'm pretty sure my sister hung out with him at the bar once or twice. She was a manager for him, like one of the wrestling managers. So if I hit him up, he'll let us use his room. I can almost guarantee it. Does that man bun give you strength? Just me. That's what room I'm gonna reserve for us, bro. I just looked up like what happened. Yeah, there's little booms going on right now. But you know what's actually a crazy technique? If I really want to make sure guy doesn't misbehave, I'll just carry a lighter and some firecrackers in my pocket. And if he runs off too far, I'll just freaking throw one. And he's like, ah, shit's going on. And then he's right by my side. So we use it for good. And then when I'm hunting with him, if I just take a shot first, like right before walking out into the woods, he sticks actually close enough. Drink some water, fool. You're sticking by my side too much. You're ignoring taking care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself, man. I should drink some water. One of the dull side of an eye, right? Right. We be menaces. You want to see my firecrackers? I got some firecrackers. Any man worth anything's at least got some of these hanging out. I got some M80s too, but those are the little guys, mainly to spook guy, or if I need a firecracker for some reason, I got one of them around. You're scared. You're scared, yeah. Yeah. There's people hanging out at the gazebo, otherwise I'd wander out with them right now. But with the booms going on, I don't think he'd, well, and my phone's dead, I can't take y'all out there. Light the box on fire. Yeah. Wrestle with Donnie Lure. You pin Donnie Lure. Nah. Not Donnie. Yeah, I know Donnie. Bro's literally just going through my hometown's wrestling team from probably like 2015 or 2016. Listing names. Let me guess. You're gonna list Mitchell McKee to next? You pinned him too, huh? or Tommy Thorne was probably after you. Who's the other guy? Jake Aller. I'm listing some of the best guys in the, guys known nationwide for wrestling. Ethan Cornell. I'd frick up Ethan Cornell in a wrestling match. I wrestled him too, though. Yeah. I fricked him up. We were probably even. I was just heavier than him. I was just like, he would be wrestling up. But he's pretty good. Yeah, but he was little. Yeah, he was little. He's a little smaller than me. But yeah. Same with about Wyatt Bice. He was one of my favorite wrestling partners. Shout out all these guys. I shouldn't be saying their names. Now I'm doxing myself. Now you can really just reverse search every name I said and freaking find me. Crazy. Based, that bad guy. I fricked him up. Yeah. Would you? Yeah. He was a year older than me, though. He was a year older than me, so I don't think I actually beat him until probably sophomore year. Gotta work. Much love. Much love to you, redhead. Hope slumber goes well. Where are you camping at? We're in the middle of a city in a Midwest state. The thumb is good. I don't think, I wasn't wearing a Band-Aid all throughout the day. I had to do it for the flip sesh just because this is a lot more contact on the thumb than day-to-day life. The thumb is good. Not gonna lie, half hog, half man. Kind of had a crush on Garrett's sister. Kind of had a crush on her, bro. Never. She was. I was a degenerate stoner, and she was one of the good ones. All right. So nothing ever. Yeah. No. Don't tell her that. Or do. I don't know what she's up to right now. Obviously he's not homeless. Yeah, I got an oven sitting right next to me. We're not homeless. What's your favorite instrument, dude? I don't play any instruments, but the saxophone goes so hard. Saxophone or violin or flute. Flute goes hard. Every turn in have failed to commit to my ballot songs. Okay, now your name's getting a little close there, bud. You need to be 2-bit Balisong trainer. Well, right now I'm 2-bit Balisong trainer. The real 2-bit Balisong has entered the chat. Okay, purified water. And it's you. I don't know about that one, bro. Never too late. Never too late. It's never too late. Why can I only do that consistently on the left hand? Like this close goes so hard. Just like a good way to end the combo. if I try to do it on this hand, it doesn't do the same thing. Like, I can do it, it's just like the left hand, my off hand actually can make it look smooth. Too bad, Balazon. Why you sad, bro? Why you sad, bro? Let's all do an exercise and think about all the things we're grateful for in this realm, brother. Mechanics 9mm 500. Yeah. Yeah. R.I.P. 2-bit. Wyatt Bice is the real deal, dude. He's a badass. Yeah, dude. Shout out Wyatt Bice. I go back to Minnesota. I'm gonna hit him up and see what he's up to. He's a solid man. Shit, everybody's sad once in a while. Yeah. Good health? No, we got itchy legs. We got itchy legs, dwindling bank account, and I'm richer than most, or more wealthier than most. Blessed beyond what we deserve. Yeah, half hawk, half man. Chill the fuck out. Yeah, you're spot on. Sandbags. Got to build sandbags to keep hurricane flood water out of my house. Something about being a homeowner. Wouldn't understand living van life. Yeah, I don't understand, Jordan. You right. You have more responsibilities than me, big man. You're obviously more alpha. Wouldn't I get what you mean. Dog's man's best friend. That's right. Definitely my best friend. Come here, bud. You go up. Oh, you gotta go up. I can't flip with you right there, man. How we doing, Leo? What is good? Up, up, up. You can go up there too. You can go up here. Yeah. Up, 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 around, come here. Right here. I'll clear off this. I'll clear off the counter. Clear up the counter, and you can lay it right there, and then I can actually play with real knives. How about that? That way we still next to each other. I'm still protecting you from the war going on outside. Oh. White is a personal trainer now. Honestly, I should probably hit up. Honestly, he'd be the best guy to make sure my wrestling skills are up there, because he'll definitely kick my ass. Yeah. Look, man, how we doing, Sea Globe? Half hawk, half man. Literally, he's talking about my old wrestling partner. crazy. That guy! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it was too hot hanging out behind me? Too hot hanging out behind me? Still in college in Iowa. So, get a late start. Late start? What the fuck you mean late start? Half hawk, half man. Bro decided what he wanted to do in life in his own timeline. The fuck you mean late start? That's crazy. Honestly, probably better that he did that than, you know, just fall for the psyop. Like, you gotta go to college immediately after high school. Probably smart as fuck for it, to be honest. Rather than being like, oh, I'm just gonna take my generals and I'll figure out what I'm gonna spend the rest of my fucking life doing by then. As you're a fucking young dumb 18-year-old. What a retarded plan. Oh. No offense to those doing it, but there's some angsty 40-year-olds that freaking agree with me. I'm so upset YouTube took this like away. Dang. Oh, bees, I wanted to make fun of you today. I wanted to make fun of you. Dude, Illinois, fucking most dog shit state in the U.S., to be honest. Like, I wouldn't even take a shit there. That's how bad it is. I feel like if I took a shit there, I would be improving the place. That's my experience with Illinois. Freaking fucking amphibs, fucking Illinois bastards. What did they do to you? Just driving, man. You go 55 miles an hour on the back roads, they pass you at 90. It's maddening, and they don't even fucking check. They don't even check to like see if another car is coming. They'll just freaking start to pass you. And today, this guy freaking honked while he was right alongside me because he thought he could pass and a car was coming. And he thought my ass was going to slam on the brakes for him. And he's the one driving like a fucking retard. Freaking fibs, man. Oh. I can't drive. Yeah. How's Iowa? It's significantly better than Illinois. Iowa, there's cool things in Iowa, I guess. You like corn? You a fan of corn? You like fields and fields of corn? That's what you're gonna get in Iowa. It's basically like an off-brand. It's like a off-brand, more corny Wisconsin, to be honest. Like if you're going to college there, downgrade from you're in Alaska, right? Definitely a downgrade from Wisconsin. Because Wisconsin, you go out into the forest and you drink. In Iowa, I think they just disappear into the cornfields and drink. I think that's what the youth do there. Yeah, there isn't baseball. Oh, baseball for Iowa? Yeah, you're in a good state for that then. Yeah, Iowa, I feel like if you're talking baseball, Iowa's a solid place for you to be, actually. If that's your realm, yeah, you'll be doing all right. In college, that's wicked. That's wicked. Hey, I got cornfields surrounding me. Right? Excuse me, my balls are showing. Or there's no way they're showing. The hole in these shorts is like all the way in the back. There's no way y'all are seeing my balls. Snap down, bro. Snap down? Nah, that ain't gonna work on me. You wanna know what's crazy? What you'll discover, half hawk, half man, is like when when you start in the down. I forget the name of positions. When you choose down and you go for the escape, as soon as I'm on my feet, there's absolutely no way you can get me to the ground. I can stay standing there all day long. Ball league, 67 likes, yeah. Yeah. Rugged, I thought it was hilarious in your live stream when you were talking about the weird starter you're creating. And I didn't fully understand it, but I knew, like, well, they make wine with the fruits you're speaking of, so there has to it has to be possible. And all the comments of people who just didn't know anything about starter were just like, that's not how you make starter. You can't make starter with freaking grapes and raisins. I'm just here. We're just playing with knives. Staying hydrated. Boom, mixed with flour. Nice. Dang, you chugging that? We gotta stay hydrated, man. He is AI, average intelligence. Oof. People are retarded. That's crazy. Yeah. People are so quick to speak of things they don't understand, rather than shut up and listen. Barely average. Dude, 85 IQ is pretty average, Leo. Pretty average. Hold on, someone's just looking into my bus. I gotta go hard as fuck on it. Let them. that's oh. Dang, Rugged, are you meant for this world? One may say, hold on. One may say AI isn't average. It's why I passed my math class. Stitch, if computers are doing the work for you, you're not learning a damn thing. You're just gonna stay just as dumb as you are now. You will literally take nothing from this school system. There's they might teach you a lot of bullshit, but bro, you better be able to do some fucking math. Oh. You better be able to do some basic math, bro. I don't agree. Obviously, you don't agree. Yeah, if electricity goes out, Stitch, you are not fucking prepared for the world. I may be pretty retarded, but I'm decent at math. I do things in my head, usually, without a calculator. Gotta have motivation to teach yourself at home. True. Well, it depends. Well, you know, obviously, you need to know the basics of things. But they don't teach you how to learn. They just shove shit down your throat. And I sympathize for Stitch's generation, who's probably has to like watch Subway Surfer while they're being taught the class because their brains are so freaking rotted from scrolling online chronically and probably doing that for years that they're you know they tell you what to think, not how to learn. Exactly. But like, you know, basic math, got to be able to do that. You want to, you know, probably up to geometry. Seems pretty necessary unless you go into certain fields of work, but started kefir water grains. I tried that once, Rugged. I neglected it or something, and things went wrong. I got all my grandparents' books. Yeah. I wonder who printed all the textbooks across the U.S. What do you mean, Robert Maxwell? He's the one who owns the public publishing companies? I don't know, man. They said we would never be able to... Yeah, they also, like... I legit knew there was a reason in middle school or elementary school when they started trying to teach us cursive. And I was like, I don't care to learn this. I've never seen anyone use this in writing other than like a love letter or something. Like my mom would write something sweet to my dad or something. You don't need to know cursive. And I was ahead of my generation. I just knew. Cursive is a waste of time. And now fucking Stitch probably doesn't even know how to write. Like, he probably knows how to type, but I bet you he's gonna get hand cramps or something, like, real bad if he just tries to write anything, 'cause he's probably never even used a pencil. It's probably all just, like, on an iPad or something now. Yeah, I never learned cursive. Yeah, dude, they quit teaching it, like, a year or two after I... Is that a G10 Orca? Not G10, it's just 3D printed, Orcha. It's modeled after the Orca, but it's the case-off special, so it's like... He has different editions, but compared to, like, a Haze Tech, it's just, like, really small. But it's the case-off special. Yes, Mary, I'm doing calligraphy. Lost art now. Cursive writing is an art. A lost art, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I read, like, dude, think of doctors. Think of doctors. They prioritize learning, like, I mean, we probably shouldn't get into that. But they prioritize learning how to medicate us and have prioritized all their time towards that rather than you know, writing. They always write like shit. It's like in World War II, they didn't know standard measurements here. Yeah. Like, obviously there's a level you gotta know. But it's not everything. I could fight all of you at the same time and survive. Jelly made jam, but this Glock don't. Uh, you mean, okay, shut up. Dude, you can't. uh. Hey, how we doing, mobile suit? So the standard is metric. No, I'm a red-blooded American, bro. I don't do that commie bullshit. Uh, procrastination meow has entered the chat. What do you and your dual citizenship, cat? What? How you measuring things? How you measuring things? We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty dang good. Little hot today, but we were able to take care of ourselves and the boys. So, shit, your name's Ethan, huh? Yeah, it is. It is. That's my son's name. Well, your son sounds pretty cool. Put a telescope out? Heck yeah. What you seeing? What you seeing? You see the moons of Jupiter? That's one of my favorite things to look at. You can just like look up at the sky and see Jupiter's moons, and you can actually track them around. You can look at the same thing that Galileo saw so many years ago, assuming the history we're taught is right. Why would you use fractions in measuring something? It's not that hard, bro. We're talking like an eighth, a 16th of an inch. Those are fine. You want to... Plus, my time as a meat cutter, I can divide things. Hold on, actually, I forget. I think half hawk, half man. When I was talking math, I think he asked a math question, and I got distracted. Did he? What do signatures look like now? You don't want to see my signature, Jack. Hold on, what's this? We're finding a comment. Half of half of half. Not a genius, smarter than all you simpletons. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Where? Okay, I think no one asked me. I think no one asked me a math question. My signature's beyond cooked. Me and LeBron both never learned cursive. 1 meter is 100 centimeters, and 1 yard is 36 inches, dude. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Fractions be easy. Yeah, dude, Leo would have no freaking clue what 1/8 plus 1/16 is. He literally has to pull out a calculator for that. They're 36 inches in a yard, bro. 3/16. Okay, you got it. So what is 1 ounce? What is 1 ounce in decimal? What is 1 ounce in decimal? There's 16 ounces in a pound, by the way. Like, what decimal of a pound is that? For in case you're using a scale or something. This is some meat cutter shit. No, not. Okay, it's not actually 28 grams. It's slightly off. But no, like what we'll just say percentage just to make it really simple for you. Yeah, Leo, you know that because you're a fucking druggo, dude. Obviously, you know how many grams are in an ounce. You smoke reefer and do other degenerate activities. Obviously, everyone knows weed math. If you don't know weed math, you're missing out. Or you're probably on a better path than I. Let me talk shit, Stitch. Let me be sober for like 3 days and talk shit about how Leo is a fucking druggo, okay? We're well aware of the hypocrisy. He's well aware of the hypocrisy. Just let me talk a little shit, bro. It's not like the judgment is real. I ain't smoked since Saturday. I'm sober too. I'm sober, boy. Dang, look at me and Leo both turning our lives around. Basically a saint now. Yep. Saint Leo's _ life 98. Get you canonized. I'm smoking right now. How we doing, Tara? How we doing? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the... You think I'm drinking moonshine out of a sauerkraut jar, bro? Yeah, thanks, lad. Yeah. Me and Leo are both saints now that we haven't smoked weed for like a couple. I don't actually know. I don't keep track. I think, hear me out, guys. I think if you quit smoking weed or something and you're like counting the days, I think your beta is fuck. Like, obviously Leo knows the hours. He's like 72 hours since I last smoked. Like you should just be able to like, yeah, I'm not smoking today. I'm not smoking now. And then lose track of time. Don't count the days. Yeah, just shift your freaking mental, bro. Shift the mental and just be like, oh, not smoking. And then you don't smoke. It's not hard. I feel like counting the days, you're just torturing yourself. Or you're letting pride creep in. Like, oh, I haven't smoked for this long. Like, dude, shut up. No one cares. Am I wrong for thinking that? I wish I had a dislike button on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Bees. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bees. We love you. But for real, my advice is based. It is based. I might be a little hard in the paint about it, but it is just shifting the mind and being like, no, I don't do that anymore. You just lose track. That's a W though, bees. That's a W's. That's a W. Obviously, when you come down from it, like, yeah, if it's been 3 days, you're gonna know. You're gonna know it's been 3 days. But once you get into like the multiple weeks, if you're still being like, oh, it's been exactly 18 and a half days, you know, just forget about it. Just forget about it. You're cured. Just drink coffee. Yeah, yeah. It worked. I'm cured. I'm glad I could cure you, bees. I'm glad I'm glad I fixed your life for you. How hot is your private domicile? I have sweat on my forehead right now. It's a little hot, not gonna lie. It's not the most comfy in the world. Aren't they the worst? Leo, are you actually quitting nicotine, or are you just off of it because you got put on bed rest and can't fucking leave the house to go buy some? Oh. Can't smoke for foot. Yes. Yes. Yes to what? I gave 2 options. Both could have been a yes answer. It's kind of either one or the other. I remember being like that. Yeah, dude. You don't want to. Honestly, I think I need to stay away from the world just for everyone else's sake when I come off of nicotine. I'm just piss and vinegar, and I feel like I've highlighted that on the live streams a couple times when I am just piss and vinegar. Like, what is it? What is it with the lack of nicotine and the sheer amount of times Israel leaves my mouth? What is that? What is that? What's the correlation? Yeah, if I could drive. Yeah. Literally just been annoyed all day. Yeah. Nicotine is the strongest drug. Genuinely, nicotine. It's hard, bro. You're just a racist. I brought up a specific nation, Stitch. That would be xenophobia. Get educated. I'm xenophobic, not racist, okay? Okay? We love people of all race, colors, creeds. Unless you're from Illinois. If you're from Illinois, mass disrespect to you. Fuck you in particular. Bees, you ever think that's why you're an alcoholic is because you come from Illinois and you just have to like live with yourself? I hope that's not too personal. Dang. Bro, I'm surprised I've never met that being from Illinois. Exactly. Like honestly, for being from Illinois and having to like live with that fact, you're doing pretty dang good, bees. Doing pretty dang good. Been in front of the camera for crying for days. Come on, bro, get a family. Big huffer. I ain't been crying. Dang, I don't think I ain't ever cried on a live stream. And dang, is your sister available? Cause I'm looking to start. You know, I would start a family if the right lady shows up. But you know, that ain't quite happened yet. All we get is psych ward baddies and you know ladies that probably should have been. You know, just kidding. Just kidding. No disrespect to all the non-psych ward baddies that have been in my past. Illinois' only uses in Monopoly. Yeah, in Monopoly they paint Illinois with a much greater picture. Also, I am well aware, before you call me out for it, I am well aware it's pronounced Illinois. I just as a way to disrespect them, it's Illinois. Break off into Atlantic, Massachusetts. Leo, honestly, bro, as someone from the US, they should be skimping on oxys. What do you mean? If by your definition of skimping on oxys is probably like they still probably gave you a little too much. Like, dude, it's actually it's a real epidemic. It's a fucking problem here. You got all these people that are like dying of drug overdoses that weren't they weren't druggies in the first place. They were prescribed opioids from their freaking doctor, bro. That's, you know, they should probably given you like 7, if any at all. They probably should have given you some ibuprofen and told you to suck it the fuck up. Only like this one criminal got called out on it. I still have a picture of my med schedule during that time. That's crazy. Let me send it to me. What are we doing, David? We go stop doing drugs. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, is my phone still charging? Still at 6%. I've been plugged in for over an hour like that. Ain't that a bitch? Woke myself with the new kite. It's deep. Congrats, Pollywog. You're a flipper and you poked yourself. I was there on your live stream. You're like, oh no, I hurt myself. I'm done playing with a real knife for the day. Now we're just gonna play with a trainer. Is that how you treat everything in life, bro? So you fell over, so you got knocked down. Get up. Don't be a bitch. As I flip a 3D printed knife. But I have a cop-out. Guy's at my freaking feet. I quit flipping altogether. Yeah, you quit forever. That's crazy. Get knocked down. You got it. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna run around and desert you. My 3D printed trainers glow in the dark. Well, this one's made by K-Sauce, so it's legendary. Like, you don't ever see me. I have another plastic knife that you never see me buy, but this one's from K-Sauce, so it's different. He's like the tuning guy, honestly. If you ever need your knives tuned, send him to K-Sauce. He when he gave me this for free, he had no clue about the YouTube, so he, you know, he just told me to tell people that, and I showed it to him. Being that he didn't know about the YouTube, we'll just promo him anyway. Why not? I never got a knife tuned by him, but I flipped the knives by him. They're damn good. You got the one bigger than that? Technically, I do. Not the 4-footer. No, but the same brand you're talking, that LDY one, I do have one of their bigger ones from the competition. I think it's like this, something like this big. It makes this look small. Like, I'm pretty sure this is one of the handles. I technically own one. I don't know when I'll see it. It's in possession of Lycan Blades. I told him to just use it and just like it's his own. I don't care how beat up it is when I get it. But I'll get it one day. Truthfully, I think he likes it so much he didn't go to Blade Show just so that he didn't have to give it back to me. Caffeine, nicotine, fueling all my crazy dreams. Oh, Leo, I feel you, bro. Going without nicotine, I'll have legitimate dreams, and the entire dream will be, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. Just like the quest a man will go on for a freaking cigarette when you just cold turkey some nicotine. Crazy. That's a song. Cigarettes, daydream. Come on, the war zone's in here, bud. The war zone's in here. Tail tucked between the legs, but I still see you shaking. That's uncontrollable. That's uncontrollable, dude. Tail wagging. Complete and utter chaos breaks out around you. Tail starts wagging because I'm talking my shit. Stitch, that's you understand me, bro. I hope you don't understand me. Dude, don't be a retard. I'm a degenerate. If you follow me and you actually look up to me, bro, it's the blind leading the blind. I'll lead you straight into a ditch, man. I'll lead you straight into a ditch. said you didn't want to stream. What? Yeah. Stitch needs ditch leadership. Speaking of people that have been led into a ditch, I don't know who led Polywog, but it was definitely a blind man. Definitely a blind man. Me and Polywog were in another person's live stream just talking shit with each other earlier. It was pretty good time. Guy. Yeah, you get up to drink water? It's been such a hot day, I better have one more cup before I go to bed. Have I had, did I drink, like, I think I drank 2 of them. I think I've had 64 ounces during the stream. That's like half a gallon. What, am I right? Is it 112 ounces in a gallon? Or is it I think it's 112. 120, 112. Never made it as a wise man. How's the mineral uptake? Mary Jones, you're right. Should I put some salt water in this just because we've been sweating all day in this heat? You're probably right. We should probably add some salt to this next one. Just because if we're still thirsty after 64 ounces, it probably is electrolytes. A little pinch of sea salt. Mary Jones, I got the good shit. I'll show you the good stuff. Once I fill this up. Okay, we're only gonna fill it halfway, so I have to drink it all. We got the Baja Gold, the good shit. I don't know how much to put. When I'm fasting, I usually go really heavy on the salt, but I had like canned food today, so it should be all right. Just a smaller one. Redmond. I believe this is Mexico based, obviously, because it's Baja Gold. Also, I flew over that part of Mexico once. It is crazy how you can just like see the salt fields at the edge of that Baja Peninsula. There's the star. Look at that boy. What's this boy doing? Oh, you ain't on the camera? You need salt in your water or something, dude? He has been eating a lot more in the heat. He eats a lot more when it's hot out. No, you want to actually know the history of that cowboy hat you're referencing, Polywog? I thought this one town wasn't all that far in Mexico, so I just started walking over to it. Turned out it was like way farther than I thought. So I was hitchhiking, I stuck my thumb out and got a ride. But while I was walking, I just found this hat on the side of the road. So I just put that shit on. And then I think I left the hat at the hostel I stayed at in Puerto Escondido. Perhaps I could give you the exact name of the hostel if you ever go to Puerto Escondido. And perhaps you will find the exact hat that I had. If someone didn't like take it or something. Oh. But that's the last place I knew about it. Where do you get your water? Primo water stations. Usually. This time I filled them up somewhere else. It was like a Mineral Springs fill-up station or something like that. But generally I'll go with Primo. Escondido, like Oaxaca, Mexico. Oaxaca, that very southern state of Mexico. That's where it's at. You had lice. I got sand fleas actually. That's the same place where I just busted out. Like I spent some time on the beach. I think I laid down in the sand just vibing, and it was a mistake because I got sand fleas everywhere and it ruined. It was rough. It was rough for a little bit there. You gotta eat more, bro. We're taking care of ourselves. We're doing alright. What, you're a little hungry sometimes? I'm still here. I'm still thriving. Nice. No, well, sand fleas. Sand fleas. I'm surprised you survived Mexico. Why? You fell for the psyop that if you go there, you're gonna get kidnapped and die. Right. Surprised I survived. Okay, we'll see if that makes me feel a little better. Little electrolytes. Also, dude, this tick thing. I would just walked. We're literally at a public park in the middle of the freaking city, and I found a tick just from walking through the grass. I swear they're just dropping them. There's no way. Like, in the middle of the city, in the grass, there's no shot. Does the jar still have the scent of the original product? No. Like, it was sauerkraut, but I've been drinking out of it for like, I don't know, well over a week. So a lot of... We had them. So colorful. They hate hippies. Dude, you're literally retarded, bro. I bring up Oaxaca, Mexico, and you think they hate hippies? You've never been there, clearly. It is like the hippie central of the world, probably. Like, honestly, probably more hippies there than San Francisco, where your gay ass is from. They're freaking horrible. In the middle of a city park, though? Like, dude, do I have to check Gaga for ticks again today, just being at a city park? Not even, there's literally no trees or any foliage around or anything. Granted, I mean, it could have been from this morning. But I found it, like, right after walking around out there. I just found them on my foot. Which usually, if they've been hanging out, they, like, creep up your body more. Afrigo, India. You know, which you know about, what's the name? I'd have to look at a map. San Juan del Pacifico or some shit like that. That's not right. That's not right at all. It's something else. It's not del Pacifico because it's like in the mountains. There's like a. I'm not gonna tell all you mere mortals about the town in Mexico that just entirely revolves around the wild mushrooms that grow out in the mountains. Finger's chilling. I could take the band-aid off. I think I'm done flipping for the night. Our hands are a little tired despite mostly flipping the 3D printed. Maria something, I think. Wait. Honestly, dude, it's crazy because yeah, it's hilarious because you walk through the town center and you go next to the fruit stand. And they're like, well, come get your avocados. We got mangoes. We got coconuts. And then you get closer to him. He's like, got DMT. We got mushrooms. We got mescaline. We got cocaine. He's like, what you want, bro? We got it. Ketamine? And you're just like, oh, no, mota, por favor. Yeah, maybe one day in the Discord I'll share that story. I went on a whole quest. We met a lady in another city. Maybe I'll talk about it here. We met a lady in another city, and she wrote down all these instructions for us. She's like, you gotta go to this town, you gotta find this person. And can't remember the names of them. I'd have to go back into the archives to figure that out. Damn, am I that retarded? It's like, oh yeah, so you gotta go find this person. And you gotta get their mushroom tea. And we went on like a whole quest. Ended up getting, we couldn't find, well, so first we were looking for a shop. Oh, okay, no, we were told to go look for a shop. We hop in the tuk-tuk once we get there, and we're like, yo, we're looking for this shop. And he's like, oh, I'll take you to him. And then he takes us directly to a person instead. And then he was like, oh, yes, my wife will fix you up. You just come back in 3 hours, we'll get it set up for you. And then yeah, and it was the tea. We both drank some mushroom tea. We just trusted these people with our sanity, knowing that they're like, oh, we give you the exact dose you want, the exact dose you're looking for. It's like, it's mushrooms, bro, so you're gonna go exactly where you need to be anyway. Quest to get high, okay. You'll understand when you're older, Stitch. And then, we go... Yeah, so then we go to this, it's like a little hostel on a mountain town, and there's nothing online. You kind of just have to show up in this town and hope things work out, because you can't book things ahead of time. You kind of just have to show up and ask for a room. But it's at the top of a mountain, so if it doesn't work out, you got like a couple miles you gotta walk to the next location. Um, and you know, we drank our tea. We're sitting there, realizing like, oh man, I'm on mushrooms now. We didn't smoke up, or we didn't roll up any weed or any cigarettes for ourselves. We're fucked because we were, you know, me and the you know, we weren't all that prepared, I guess. We didn't think ahead of time. And then all of a sudden, like, 5 German boys just pull up. And German boys are crazy. They overpack, and they were carrying, like, 400 pounds of things. And I don't know how. Like, in what world do you need everything they had? Because I saw them in the next city, and they were just staying in hostels. So it's not like they were disappearing and doing the camping. And I had like a hammock and half the shit, and I feel like I could have gone on any adventure with them. But yeah, then some German boys showed up. They played us some Led Zeppelin. We watched the sunset on the mountains, and like the valley was just perfectly facing the sunset, and it was just like the most sensational sunset a boy has ever seen, you know. One love. German boys are crazy is my new ringtone. Honestly, no, the German girls could ruin my life, but German boys, yeah. Zeppelin will tripping balls, yeah. It was weird, because usually I don't even know, like, I have no clue what the dose is and how to compare it to other experiences. You know? But it was definitely the most visuals I ever had on anything. And they put, like, lemon juice, obviously. Leo knows the game. They put lemon juice and then some CBD tincture in it into the tea. And we're like, this is to make it get alive. And then they were like, now don't drink it until you get to where you're going. And we were like, yeah, okay, we're good. And she's like, no, don't drink it till you get where you're going. And we're like, oh shit, you told us twice. We might actually listen. And good thing we did, because she was right. The name was Casa something. I'm not gonna say too much. Just obviously they know what's going on there. There's no way they don't. You show up to the town and there's just murals of mushrooms everywhere. But yeah, that was the mushroom town. The mushroom town, legendary. If you know, you know. Yeah. And Leo's a dumbass who's just trying to educate the chat. Bro, I was vague for a reason, motherfucker. You don't have to spell it out for everybody. That concludes story time, I guess. I try my best to be educational. Yeah, dude. Well, dude, let these retards just eat it on pizza or whatever. They'll understand when they're older. Don't do mushrooms till you're older. It will cost you your sanity. For real, for real. Shit's not as sweet as it sounds in the moment. Yeah, this is the educational part. Yeah, shit's not as sweet. You'll lose your fucking mind. Everyone in your life will be like, yeah, bro, you're not the same person. What the fuck happened? And you're just like, nothing is real, bro. Nothing is real. And you're still like that. Get stitched. Hold on to that brain of yours you got, bro. Stay golden, pony boy. Uh. You go up. Anyway, that's the end of the 2-bit lore for y'all. Everyone dies. Yeah, Stitch. It's very nice way of viewing things. Dude, the world's a beautiful place. The world's a beautiful place. Enjoy your time here and spread what love you can. Leo, we're putting you in timeout, man. We're putting you in timeout, dude. Don't be talking like that to the Stitch. We don't encourage things. Guy, are you gonna howl this time? We haven't heard no booms in a little while. Don't scratch, you'll ruin your fucking life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Say, ow! Ow! Up. Hey, up. Up. Say, oh, barky today, huh? Real barky today. You know what's funny is doing that with your dog is like one of the worst things you can do. Like, that'll just train most dogs to bark all the time. I've just never once given him a treat for it. And it's the only thing, we just do it as bonding activity. He gets it. He's like a real, he's a real dog. He's a real dog. He understands that that's just the pack activity when it calls. So he don't bark for nothing. Or he doesn't bark for no reason. Say, ow! Oh. Timing out Polly. Uh, thank you, Tara. Uh, no, we like Polywog. We only give him times out as a joke. And when he's just too hard in the paint or something. But he usually knows it's coming. Uh, I brought the beef here. Yeah, we were in Coyote's chat earlier. I mean, it was just me and Polywog just harassing each other. Pretty funny. I won't even unveil the things I was giving him shit about, just out of respect. I was gonna keep that in other comment sections of YouTube. We're gonna desert you. So if I found a tick on me, when's guy good? Tick the ears first. How'd your ears get dirty, man? I just cleaned these out the other day. Also, I was trying to find, this is another reason I got beef with Illinois. The freaking, I tried to find a nice lake to be in. Like a nice lake for me and Guy to retreat into, to stay nice and cool during a 90-some degree day. Their lakes suck. There wasn't one worth swimming in. It was just disgusting. I think it was just atrazine-filled puddles surrounded by corn, to be honest. It was like, I almost guarantee you go into some of those lakes, you're gonna come out as coyote right there. The coyote definitely ate lettuce sprayed with certain pesticides or whatever else. Definitely impacted her a little bit. We wrapping the stream up though. I got new shorts, WW new shorts. We're really fucking lazy, hanging around the bus shorts. Yeah. It's just a hot day. We're gonna turn the fan on and freaking hopefully we get some sleep in this heat. The quality of sleep. My solar panels are only halfway working right now. I gotta buy a soldering iron in order to fix it. I'm gonna fix the panels myself. So unless I'm running the bus, if I like plan on moving, I can run the AC all I want. Otherwise, you only get like, if I want to maintain full batteries, like 2 hours of AC a day, unless I drive the bus. Which is not near as good as 4. 4 is fine. Like, you really only need AC for 4 hours of the day. You turn it around 1 or 2, turn off around 6, you're gonna be good. And then batteries will be full by that time the next morning. But we got like the wires in between the first and second, or like it's a blanket, so there's 4 kind of 100-watt panels, and the wires between like the center of them, I think something got pulled or something in there, so we gotta do some repair on the solar panels. How hot is it in there? It's actually not too bad. Like I'm sweating a little bit right now. Gotta turn the fans on to sleep for sure. It messes with the sound quality too much. Oh, Harbor Freight, yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure it out. Too skinny, I guess. It was weird getting smaller clothes. Hell yeah. Guys, well, Polywog, when, let us know when we can stop calling you fat. Because I don't like doing it. It doesn't feel right, but, you know, some light bullying, so you got some anger. Some anger to help motivate you while you do push-ups is pretty good. Just like you calling me skinny, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, Polywog, when I'm doing push-ups tomorrow. When I'm doing sprints, that's when I'm like, fuck you, half hawk, half man. Well, bitch, you think you're gonna beat me in wrestling? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. We logged in. We're ready to fucking wreck you. I guess it is a moving, so by fall, might be noticeably thinner. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That almost made me feel 100%. So I think I'm gonna do one more pinch of salt. Might do one more pinch of salt just because I wanna. You know, stay hydrated. Unrefined, lightly dried. So this probably has all them forever chemicals from ladies taking birth control. There's probably estrogen in this water because it's directly from or in this salt because it's directly from the ocean. So forever chemicals like the estrogen and birth control is probably in here, to be honest. I mean, this might be feminizing. Oh. You know you're fucked when you taste salt and it's just fucking, it's good. If you guys, that's a good test actually. That's what I should have done to see if I need more salt. If you ever feel like shit, slight chance that it might be the amount of electrolytes in your system. And if you just like taste salt and freaking, it tastes good on like, you think it always tastes good? I think taking just like a straight pinch and licking it off your finger, I don't think that tastes good. Like when I'm like, maybe you're just chronically low on electrolytes or something. Cause I think it's like it's just salty, like gross taste when you just take straight salt. But when you're lacking in things, the salt just tastes good. Of course I am. Dang. I always thought women were salty. Maybe it was just lack of salt this whole time. Polywog, that's another date without mod. That's another date without mod, motherfucker. Drink that pickle juice, girl. Yeah, listen to Brad. Brad knows what's up, dude. Brad gets it. If these gals just drank their pickle juice, like I drink pickle juice, dude. Gals should, hop on the wave. Hop on the wave. Uh. Now we're gonna feel good. Now we're gonna have to pee like a motherfucker here in an hour, which is gonna be really sad when I'm trying to go to sleep. And I'm just a chud who didn't park close to the exit or entrance or the side, this side of this spot. Pee or just sweat. I've been sweating all day. No, you guys just tuned in. I have consumed at least over three of these. Because each time I added salt, I filled it like a little more than halfway. So it's probably 20 ounces each time. We'll say 40 plus 64. 104 ounces of water. 104 ounces of water consumed in the last 2 hours of this live stream. This was supposed to be a shorter live stream, and I did say goodbye like 45 minutes ago, though, to be fair. And we just kind of kept it rolling. See, calling it pickled brine already makes you beta. It's pickled juice because that shit delectable. It's a juice, bro. Drinking plain water angers me. Why plain water? Why plain water? And it's not a jet. It's my inverter. On a hot day, it usually kicks on a hell of a lot more than usual. Why plain water? You don't like plain water? You need to add some goy to it. You can add your little flavor drops. 11 months, Polywog. What a Chad. What a Chad. I take all the bad things I said about you, bro. Yeah, we take them back. Take your weight and convert that to ounces. Half. $70 ounces? No, dude. On a hot day like this, that's bullshit math. Honestly, on a hot day like this, that is bullshit math because you sweat a whole bunch, and I don't know if you've ever done like a 120-degree day in the desert, only hanging out in the bus. But to stay alive, between me and Guy, we would drink 3 gallons of water. And then we would add salts. But, yo, Polywog, thank you. Thank you. Green team for life, biatches. Paulie enjoys being green more than being blue, just so he can be more out of pocket. Honestly, I think that's what's up. I respect it, honestly. Not what he says, cause he's a heathen, but I respect it. That's every day. Yeah. So like an average day, you're hanging out it's good math. I feel like if you're just like hanging out in AC all day or something, or when it's a hot day, you gotta up them numbers a little bit. We probably had at least 1.5 gallons of water today. and we were still feeling dehydrated. Now adding the salts, I probably could have gotten away with less water, and I just need to salt the whole day. But now we know. Now we know, and we'll be able to get a more accurate number if we figure out that stuff. What are you doing? We're just hanging out with the chat after the flip sesh, to be honest. We're turning into one of those just talking live streams rather than, playing with a knife the whole stream. But I like hanging out with y'all, so frig it. It's hard to dab when it's 100 outside. Right, Brad? Right, Brad? Like, I'm sitting here. I woke up like, I set my alarm for 8 o'clock just so I could make coffee today. Just so I could make coffee and the bus wouldn't get ungodly hot. Figured you were hanging at your farm. We in the bus right now. We in the bus. That guy always catches me off guard. That's crazy. That's crazy. So hard to drink too much water. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you can actually overdose on water, it's possible. It's possible, and it's a real thing. That does happen, like, all the time. But it's pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, you gotta go to an extreme. But watch some of the dead. Interesting. Looks like you've lost weight. Everyone keeps saying it. How much skinnier did I get, guys? How visible is it really? Yeah, we did lose a little weight. We did lose a little weight. We don't really have a scale around here. We just track it with our belt loops. With our belt loops. You need burgers. You mean my diet? You mean my diet of canned chicken, eggs, or pancakes, and only eating like one real meal a day is not cutting it? That's crazy. What do you mean? That's not enough? That's not enough for I'm still good. I still got energy all day long. I'm fine. Do you guys know how much effort it actually takes for me to gain weight? Like, I just lose weight by default, just like eating what I want to eat. I have to like force down a whole extra meal in order to gain. So if you're big and that makes you angry, I really just don't understand you, bro. I don't understand at all. Different struggles. Not quite crack addict shoplifting at Walmart thin, but definitely thinner. Yeah. Yeah, no, we know crackhead. We know crackhead, but we also, we quit weed. Quit weed a little while ago. I mean, I smoked it. I didn't like fully quit. I smoked a couple times when, me and another guy were about to throw hands. So it was like, okay, let's just fucking smoke a bowl and chill the fuck out. And another time when another guy just came up and was like, "Hey, you want to beg in?" Well, first we were hanging out for a while, and then he was like, "Hey, you want to smoke a blunt?" And I was like, "Hell yeah." Uh, other than that, we haven't smoked in quite a while. Um, fuck no, never stop the herb. We're learning things about it. We're learning. I think, guys, that's, there's kids here. I don't know if I should glamorize weed. I understand it now. I understand it now. Uh, what you want to know? No, 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 no. So it's the weed. Okay. I'll explain it. People spend too much time in their head. Stoners, when you smoke, it gets. I think it gets you out of your head a little bit, and gets you thinking other places. You know. Uh, I think it's good to you need to use your head a little bit. But if you only use your head, man, you'll go crazy. But you gotta let your head fully fucking develop, you young retards that are listening, thinking I'm telling you, like, oh, you should go smoke weed. No, let your head fully develop so that you got a straight brain first. And then there's something good. You can your head is the key. Yeah, you gotta. It's like a live in the world, not of the world type of thing. You still, you know, you know what I mean. Anyone know what I mean? Never be free from your mind. No, you don't. You don't have to listen to it. No dabbing at 10, right? Exactly, Brad. Uh, I ate dinner. This dude's still yapping. Yeah, Leo, I said goodbye like over an hour ago. I was like, "Yep, we wrapping up the stream," and then we just started yapping. Uh, so much for audience retention. You wearing a retainer? I think you are. Nope. Nope. I think we brushed our teeth today. I better do that. Yeah, there's no way I did. Rough. L me. Uh, Minnesota goodbye last an hour. It happens. What do you think? What's that thing? That's my inverter. I'm using the inverter because my phone's plugged in as a backrest for my phone. So the fan kicks on. Oh geez, no, the old inverter I had and how horrendous that was. That fan was terrible. Leo knows. Uh what's an inverter? So I got batteries. But if you want to plug so batteries is the 12-volt system. It would work for 24-volt too. Um but in order to convert the power so that you can just plug things in, you need to go to AC. So it converts DC to AC, as Leo just stated, so that you can use like household appliances. So I can plug my food processor in there. I can do my AC. I can do my freezer. Cause I'm a chud who didn't want to wire that into 12 volt on the new system. But I should. I still have the cord. Should I do that? I'm gonna do that one day. Cause then that saves power. and then I don't have. Then I have a free extension cord. 240 volt like a real man. Yeah. I don't. What do I don't need anything with 240 volt though. Okay. What is Polywog on? Where's Gaga? He's back here. We're gonna have to howl again just cause he howled so long ago. Is opposite of your phone charger. Yes, exactly, Divine. So this is how stupid it is. Is I have my 12 volt system going to an inverter, and I plug a mini inverter into the inverter so that it can charge my phone battery. Make it make sense. It's the thing about like you just use DC, but then you have to but you're in because I'm talking like the little blocks, you know, the little blocks convert the power. Even with the cigarette accessory thing, that still converts it. So I wonder how much power you actually lose from doing that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's just like a standard. It's an industry standard that doesn't make sense. Someone should take this idea and change the fucking world. So it's like an iPhone. Yeah, it's the opposite of an iPhone block. Yes, to help you understand it. It's the opposite. Like it's the same but the opposite. They just convert different powers. So like, iPhone block converts AC to DC. This one converts DC to AC, so that I can plug my AC that converts it to DC and plug my phone in. Elon's talking about converting shit to DC. Yeah. You wanna get real crazy? Look into the type of systems Nikola Tesla was running, because it was a combination of the two. It was basically like an AC with DC. It was like I'm not smart enough to actually explain it. But yeah, his motivation is likely money. That's where where in the world are you? I'm in my short bus. Where are you? But yeah, there's ways. There's ways that exist. They'll just kill anyone that challenges. Did you guys know about the you guys know about it's like the patent what's it called? I want to get this right. It's like Patent Secrecy Act of, is it 51? 1951? Patent Secrecy Act. I hope that's right. Or that's close enough to the concept that if you search it, it'll lead you to the right words. But yeah, basically, it might be earlier than that. It might be like 1911 or something. But basically, if you submit a patent for anything, they can just fucking whack you, take that shit, and then yeah, like if you create something that challenges the industry standard where people are making billions of dollars, they'll kill you. That's just the world we live in. You think it's not just gangs running the world? You've been mistaken. So they have this car, and it runs on water, man. That shit. That's for real. Like there was a guy who figured out how to run his car, and he was getting like 150 miles per gallon, basically just getting it to run off of fumes of gasoline. I wonder what happened to him. OGs of YouTube remember him. No. Polywog's literally just bro's just spilling out the government narrative about the dude they wagged. Right, just like everything we know about bin Laden is the truth. There's no way Bush did 9/11. That would be crazy. The government narrative is always right. Charlie Kirk's neck stopped a 30-06 bullet, guys. False flags are a tactic of the past. There's no way that's incorporated. There's no way we've used that in modern history. That would be barbaric. Hydrocarbon fuel. It's not impressive. All he's done is taken someone else's idea and done it. Yeah. What's up, D's? JFK was killed by Lee Harvey Oswald. Martin Luther King Jr. was... I forget who killed him. It definitely wasn't the CIA, though. Stay hard. Yeah, stay hard. Stay hard, D's. What are your plans for tomorrow? I'm talking about 9/11 being an inside job, and bro's like, "Wait, how's the weather today?" Dang. Anyways, we better wrap the stream up before I go too crazy. Shut up. You know that's exactly what it was. Tough day for me. Tough day. Well, shut up, dude. Stay hard. You're D's nuts. You aren't allowed to be sad, D's. That's that. Stay hard, bro. Jesus was black. Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. The moon landing was fake. Whoa. How can you say that, dude? How could you say that? You're a crazy conspiracy theorist. The earth is flat. I'm kidding, but who knows at this point? Yeah, no, it's totally rational to believe that we did it with the technology. Less technology that was on our cell phone. We can't. We aren't gonna do it today. Why? We did it. We did it in the '60s or '70s. What did we? What could we gain? It's like I've been there, done that. What could we possibly gain from that? Instead, we get. Didn't they? I think something. They said something, but I don't know. That flag was blowing in the wind. All right, boys. Before I go too deep, we better wrap it up. Maybe we can get more into conspiracy theories next time. It might actually help the algorithm, to be honest, if I just went crazy right off the bat. We can just enrage a bunch of people. Should I learn about flat? Should I, guys? Should this just be an inside secret? Should I just go hard learning about the flat Earth stuff? Uh, Learning all the arguments so that I can just act like I'm a flat earther and just rage bait everybody. Uh, and just rage bait everyone. Uh, I could, or should I just do that with my genuine beliefs? Uh, be authentic or put on a mask and fake it, you know? Which what's the right path? Uh all right. I'll extend a bone, or I'll extend the olive branch. I mixed up some sayings there. Um, Moon landing probably was real. We probably just discovered aliens and shit we can't explain there that were so fucking terrifying that we just swore we'd never go back there again. That's that's what I actually believe. I think it was like something that fucking crazy. And I don't know. I don't know obviously, but the Cold War obviously finished then. That was like the end of the Cold War, right? Uh Probably saw literal demons and aliens and all sorts of mystical shit, and we just didn't want to open Pandora's box for the world, so we just were like, we'll just fuck off. Uh, we have a whole lab base on the moon with aliens. Yeah, yeah, that or they are going back, and it's like it's a secret. Uh, Moon landing does sound wild where you land on the human sacrifices. Democrats. You think it's just Democrats, bro? I think. But
This stream has gone on far too long. I cannot leave this up. I'll send a link in Discord if anyone wants to rewatch it. Human sacrifices of Democrats. I think. You want to know what I actually think, bro? You want to know what I actually think? I think the devil is fucking in control of this realm, bro. I think he's deceived all the nations around the world. I think, yeah, bro. That's what I think. I think people are making literal sacrifices, and you look at, you hear Hollywood stories, and it's just the micro. The macro is oh so much more terrifying. I believe Jeffrey Epstein was performing sex magic. They're literally using demon possession as a way to get hidden knowledge that man is not supposed to have. It's the fucking forbidden fruit. And you're going, you know. That's what I really think. I can structure that belief in better way. Better phrasing it better, but it's the devil, bro. It's the devil and real fucking demons. That's what I genuinely believe it is. And yeah. But I do believe in good in the world. I fully believe in good in the world. We gotta end on a more positive note, boys. I fully believe there is good in the world. I believe in the concept of heaven on earth. I think it takes a long time to progress from a society where they were enslaving people. And you know, they take a motherfucker like Jesus Christ to come in and teach people, you know, guide them towards a more loving freaking existence, something that's good, you know, progressing, like evolving from monkeys, right? There's a better path. We're not quite all the way there yet, you know. We got the Epsteins and that run and everything. But love will triumph all. Good will triumph the evil. Or none of us are special, and those who aren't strong will be abused by those who are. Those who are around it will cry about how wrong, and they will do nothing but talking. That's plausible too, man. That's plausible too. I think to die with your soul intact, you have to incorporate some principles and live by them. You know what I mean? If you just bend over and let the world fuck you and all you do is bitch and complain about it, you're kind of fucked. Kind of fucked. It takes a lot of good people to freaking stand up to the evils of the world. What does turn the other cheek really mean, you know? You know? Alright, well, we're actually going to end the stream now. We've gone for 2.5 hours. I'm not fully sold by this concept, boys. I'm not fully sold on it. But it's an interesting mind experiment. More theological. What do you think about how about if you really want to ride this wave of insanity, look up Satan's Little Season after this. And explore that and how crazy that is. I'm not well read enough to confirm nor deny it. But and even if you are a Christian, I don't think it's a thing that I do not believe it to be a thing that shakes one's faith. And more so, it's a challenge of the argument on where we are at in the end times. That's you know, interesting thing. Satan's Little Season. That's what that's if you want to stay on the crazy path, that's what I would encourage checking out upon me ending the stream. But we're actually gonna end the stream. I'm gonna call Guy up here. Phone's still at 6% after being plugged in for 2 hours. Stay hard. Yeah, good night. Okay. A lot more barking. He had a little bit of a growling on that one. Had a little bit of growling on that one. A little feisty today, bud. You think the war is coming right to the bus? You had to growl a little bit on there? That's crazy. Yeah, much love to everyone. I gotta end this Irish goodbye. It's lasted for well over an hour. We ain't even been knife and all that long. Much love to everyone. As always, stay blessed.